Hello, this is Ronnie offering some more common sense advice when it comes to replacing windows. Thank you for watching. Today's question of the day is about discoloration when it comes to windows. So a lot of people like getting a white window, looks clean, looks brilliant, looks fresh, makes the house look so much nicer and newer, really freshens up the house, makes it look absolutely fantastic. But then in a short period of time, they find that the windows discolour. Shock horror. The windows discolour. It's terrible. And they start to look grey and they start to yellow in colour. And some people have said to me, I've never seen that. But you see it all the time. If you start looking for it, you go up to some white windows and you see how much they've discoloured. And when you look at that, it really makes the house look a lot older. The windows and the doors actually really reflect a lot on how old the house looks, because it's what people tend to be drawn to when they look at a house. And it really, the doors and the windows really age a house. So with brand new windows and doors, you get a really beautiful new looking home. But if they're discolouring over time, that's not good. So what you really want is a window that the PVC has been protected so that it does not discolour. And the way that gets done is that the PVC mix is what's the best word to put it? If you imagine the way I'd put it into your mind, that if you're a chef and you're making tomato sauce and you put the tomatoes in and whatever and you're stirring up a big tomato sauce, and then to make it look good you might add in a colouring in might add in food colouring, like a red food colouring, to really make it red, so really make it red, so you'd add that all in. Well, it's the same when you're making up a plastic. Essentially it's like a process. You'd have a mix, you'd have a particular mixture. And within that mixture, 40% of that, if you want to protect the window, should be acrylic vinyl. And acrylic vinyl will protect the colour of the window. That means it'll never discolour, and it means that it will stay fresh looking. It'll be very, very low maintenance. Now, what that acrylic vinyl does on a scientific level, here's the science, but the PVC, which windows are made out, the window frames are generally made out of, is a porous material. So if you were to look at it under the microscope, it would have lots and lots of little holes. Over time, as dirt and dust and grime settled on older windows, that dirt and dust and grime would settle into the window, into these little holes, which is terrible. And what the acrylic vinyl does is it makes it much more dense. It essentially fills in or seals up all those holes, makes it non-porous, so that dirt and dust doesn't get in. And that allows it to really maintain its colour and be very low maintenance and be a very, very strong barrier to wind and rain and so on. So you should always ask or inquire about making sure that if you're getting white windows, making sure that it has been the PVC has been coated with acrylic vinyl to protect it, and that's what's going to keep the colour over time. Because there's nothing worse than putting in a brand new white window, and it starts to discolour, which is also why you want to stay away from recycled materials and get grade 1 virgin PVC that's never been used before. That's the best substance to use. Maybe talk about that in another video. But that's acrylic vinyl. That's what's going to keep the window from discolouring. You might also want to ask, and there's very few companies that do it, but you might want to check within their guarantee that they actually guarantee against discoloration, and that will prove to you that they have actually got acrylic vinyl within the PVC to make sure that it maintains its very good colour. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense to you. And to get the best looking windows lasting a long time, you want to have acrylic vinyl in the PVC. Okay, makes sense. Well, thanks for watching. And if you've got any further questions on that or comments or want to discuss that, you can leave comments down below. And you can subscribe to the channel if you like by clicking on subscribe. And yeah, share this with other people if you like. Feel free to. Thank you. And happy window hunting. Thank you. Bye.